Hello everyone, I wanted to show you my latest project, and that's restoring this old Coleman stove. This is a Coleman 413D. It was made between 1950 and 1953, and this is the basic condition I got it in. Got some surface rust on one side, some rust on the little handle here. The bottom's not too bad. Still got the original paint on it, some scratches and scuffs, but it's missing one of the legs here. This leg, I'll show you later, it pops out like that. So to get the stove up off the table you're working with, we'll have to leave it like that for now. I'm freehanding this. So my friend gave me this stove. He found it in a shed. The owner said take it. They didn't want to dispose of it, so he gave it to me. It has an interesting feature here. I haven't ever had a stove that had this, but it has a towel rack that you can flip over. And then also, it allows the lid, if you're on a picnic table, you can flip it over, and it allows it to be a extra work surface, okay? And it has the normal flaps that come out, the wind flaps that come up here to block the wind. But instead of the flaps having the wires on it like the modern stoves have, the wires were down in here. Which is kind of different. This comes up, and then this goes into a hole in the flap, and you can adjust it wide for a big pot, or closer for a small pot. And then it's got the grate. And then here's one of the most unusual things is it's got a round tank. Let me see if I can get it out here. Check that thing out. It's got a round bronze colored tank. It's not bronze or copper. It's steel, but it's been coated. And you can notice here that it's got some discoloration. That's because I was already starting to work on this before I made the video. While I was trying to turn the valve out of here so I could clean inside of there, the brass fitting came unsoldered or welded to the steel tank. So I had to have my friend, who's a welder, thanks Jordan, reattach it. Okay, so when I got the tank, it was just full of rust. You could shake the tank and it was full of rust dust. So I've already had him repair this, and I've been working on cleaning the tank out and stuff and getting everything ready. But it's still hooks up the same as a normal stove once we get everything lined up here. I'm just going to set it there, but you get the idea. So what we're going to do is get this thing running, repaint it, and I'm going to do all that off camera. There's lots of other videos already on how to restore these stoves, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done, and we'll fire it up and maybe have cook something on it. So it's pretty cool. The last of the round tanks that they had. So we'll be back when I get it all finished. Well, we're back. Fast forward a few days. This is the stove, what it looks like right now. Turned out pretty good. I do want to put another coat on the top here. I think I can see some of the spray paint lines, but we'll take care of that. But I really like how this tank turned out. Spraying it with the copper paint. Let's open it up. Okay, inside of here it looks like this. I think I'm pretty happy the way it turned out. Did quite a bit of rust removal and cleaning up and polishing and all kinds of stuff. But it turned out pretty good. Let's open this thing up here, and this is that towel rack slash lid prop, I guess you would call it, so you can make for a larger table. Let me get this set in here. There we go. Kind of doing this free-handed. All right, now that's it, fully opened. I think it turned out pretty good. Here is the paint I used. I had a viewer ask me that before. This is what the main box and of the stove is made of, or painted in. This is semi-gloss hunter green by Rust-Oleum, and it does a pretty good job. And it has the primer made into it. And then the copper, or the supposed to be brass colored tank, I decided to use this. This is a Rust-Oleum metallic. That's a shiny, bright, reflective finish. And over here it says it's metallic copper, and that's the paint number. So, turned out pretty good for using regular old spray paint. Inside here on the burners, the pipes and the control here for the burner here. Everything that's silver is painted with high temperature barbecue type paint, which should hold pretty good. And then the last little piece to touch it off is this sticker. I found on eBay a couple stores on there that were reprinting these or remaking these stickers for these old Colemans. Now I purchased this. It came with 3 stickers. This is slightly different than the original, but it works. The original was a little bit bigger. I think the ones I actually purchased were probably for lanterns or small stoves, and but it works okay. It looks good on there. So I'm going to try to cook something on it now for you, something real quick to keep this video short. So we'll be back with that.